white shoes, world on my shoulders, a heart full of blues out in the dirt, down in the dirt.
Today's live stream is brought to us by Catherine and Homer Cook. Awesome people, great people to know, great supporters. Thank you for all your support, Catherine and Homer. Love you guys. Howdy, howdy.
What's up, everybody?
Lily says, howdy.
Yep.
Moose says, howdy. He's mad. He wants to be outside playing with his ball. But it's getting a little warm out there. It's like 80. Hey, you know the new phones, you got to put 6 numbers in instead of 4?
No, I don't have a newer phone.
Or the fingerprint. 88 right now. The high today going to be 100 degrees. We've already started the what?
Heat slowly coming in, huh?
Trying to. Then we're back down into the 80s in a couple days. So
Huh?
I've already started summarizing. I got light I got to fix, but I've already started to put the window blocks up for the summer. That is a windshield cover that's black on one side. The black is on this side. The chrome is on the other side to reflect. I found the one for the door. Got to get that covered. Got to redo the windshield. It's a mess.
Yeah, it's getting old, brittle.
And get some moving blankets ordered up. Get these windows covered, and then we're going to put stuff on the outside this year. That's the plan.
Yeah, because we've seen a lot of people that stay, year round. They put covers on the outside, too.
This will be our third summer here, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there must be something good about it.
We have moved. We're no longer in the LTVA. We're at an undisclosed location. It's a secret.
Yeah.
we're just up the road. Got the rig facing north, keep the sun off the windshield, because it turns into an oven up there in the cab.
Oh, yes. And for some reason, Mr. Moose loves to go up there.
Yeah.
And we're so afraid he's going to get sick.
Let's get to chat real quick before it gets scrolled out of range here. Catherine and Homer Cook, first members in here. And today's sponsors. Howdy, howdy, howdy. GGM Create. She's got a job, so she won't be here. As far as I know. There's the Rig Parade lineup. We got us. Life of Mountain Folk. Sea Lake Journey. Jane Ann Travels. Mexico Living the Dream. The Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. Day One Adventures. I'm not sure if that's it or not. Lulu, enough. Here. Here, drink that. Don't kick it off there. Bang Girl Cheryl, howdy, howdy, howdy. And there's Lee, howdy, howdy, Lee. Miss M, SRR founder, howdy, howdy, another member. Desert Adventures in Arizona, another member, howdy, howdy. And another one, CRV, howdy, howdy. I got an itchy nose this morning. Somebody's talking about me.
Yeah, if we noticed he hasn't shaved yet either, remember?
No, clipper problems. We're going to bust down by a new one. Moon over Miami, howdy, howdy. You distracted me.
I know. That's my job.
Hold on, Lou. I'll put more in it in a minute. Let me get to the bottom of this.
She's bossy.
Hey, there's Lynn. Howdy, howdy, Lynn. Good to see you.
Yeah. And everybody else, I'm just laughing at Roy today.
90 degrees in Ironwood.
Phew. Probably feels good, though. To dry heat, at least.
Hey, there's Troy Asshole. Howdy, howdy, buddy. And Traveling on Adventures. Howdy, howdy, howdy. They're in the desert.
Desert.
Tell Becky about the package return. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's fixed because this new system the post office got, everything's got to be perfect now. That address, when you look it up on Google, there's no west on it. And she said there is no west. She said, but apparently we've got to start putting West Kuan now. Kuan, or whatever.
West Coon Road.
Yeah. But when you get down to the street sign, it does say west on the street sign.
Huh.
Weird. This
That
town is
ain't it.
weird. It's got a
Well,
street. It's got a street here named No Name. No Name Street.
no name. Yeah. The funny thing is okay, they sent what? That letter with all 3 addresses from the post office. For letters, you need to use this one. For packages, or no, for like legal documentation, like for your driver's license, bank, credit cards, all that stuff, you got to use this address. And then it says for packages under 71, you need to use this address. I done ordered the lugs for him through Amazon using the bottom address. So let's hope it makes it.
Yeah, where her post office is, it only comes up West Kuan.
Yeah.
It's this town's weird. That's the same thing as South Moon Mountain Avenue. Huh. Yeah, it's the streets are not named what they actually are, I guess.
We don't have that problem here. We just have mail ladies that have known you for your whole life that can't get your mail to you. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. I'm
Well,
done
that's good.
calling.
Yeah, they shouldn't. Yeah. Okay, he's got his water. 83 on the way to 93. Well, we're still at 88,
Yeah. So,
I think. Yeah. Got all of our solar panels hooked up now, so we're running 2,000 watts.
oh, hold on a minute. Traveling on adventures, tell your son congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Somebody gadgeted.
Yep.
Come over here. Over there. Go.
Yeah, we're probably missing some. So you probably have to call the county clerk again and give him that new mailing address.
We'll see if that gets turned. Yeah, turned. I don't know for sure. The last ones came. I don't know. We'll you're right there at the county clerk. You could do that.
It's not in my name.
Yeah, dear, it's my cousin. She knows who the heck you are.
She could get in trouble,
Jeez.
boy, and you know that.
And they had Autumn take the other ones up there. So yes, you're
Yeah,
right
but
there.
that was bringing them back. That wasn't trying to change anything.
It doesn't matter. All you got to do is give her the correct address. You are like 4 blocks from the county clerk.
More than 4 blocks.
Maybe 5.
No, we're more than 5.
I grew up on that
tracks.
street, dear.
I
I grew up on that street. Yeah, I grew up on that street.
Yeah. There's more. There's 4 blocks up to the tracks, maybe. Maybe 5.
No, there's no street all the way to where what's his name's garage was. Now they sell motorcycles. That's the first street. But actually, Danker is because in between Zingo's and the White House.
Yeah.
So there's 1, but 2,
How about on the other side of 8?
3, 4, 5 blocks. Well, no, wait, 6. Yep, 6 blocks.
And then you got to go across the tracks another 2.
I'm already across the tracks.
There's more. Than
I'm a
5.
town rat, Goofy. I grew up in that town.
I know. There's more than 5.
Actually, I only spent. See, 1982, the house burnt. We moved into town. I went 6th, 7th, 8th. By 8th grade, I was in Ober.
Yeah.
That's when I moved to Ober. So I spent 2.5, almost 3 years running around that town on my bicycle. And I had a paper route.
You wouldn't like it here now.
Hey, Mr. Lee, howdy, howdy.
You know how we used to go like to the high school? That road's gone now. You can't go through the front of the high school now. There's
In
no
front of the high
access,
school? I heard about that.
no access at all now. It's all buildings.
Ridiculous. They're trying to make that thing look like Penn High School.
We don't have that many kids, people.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had
And
rain too. We had almost 2 inches of
Change
rain the
up.
other night. All
Huh?
my solar panels were clean except for the ones on the ground. I had to wash them off. Lulu, no. Hi, baby. Yep. No, you can't have that food dish. That is Moose's. It's got medicine in it. Moose is doing so much better, guys.
Yeah.
Lots are shorter on a bike than with legs. Not in that town. Mother's Day, we are going to be 83 now. When's Mother's Day?
May.
Is it Sunday or something?
It's coming up.
Lots, tiny minute. Now, you want to talk about blocks out here? They go for 80 miles or more.
Yeah.
A tiny
But,
minute.
yeah, I'm back in Indiana. Everybody knows that.
Sunday's Mother's Day. Okay.
Yeah. Apparently now they're going to do an ordinance in town where we did it. We did it in Hamlet. Kids are not allowed to have their basketball hoops up by the road.
Now, mind you, this town's not busy at all. Now,
Not
on the
busy.
highway, 35,
can
I
see
can
that.
understand that. But on these other streets, now, there's a dude there. He's
Yeah.
an ordinance officer or something.
He
He's
goes
not even an
around
officer.
looking for people breaking ordinance.
He's
now.
on a big power trip. Big
Yeah.
old power trip. He wrote somebody a ticket because this guy, not the ordinance guy, but this guy that got the ticket, goes out every morning and he starts his vehicle. A lot of these vehicles, when you start them these days, headlights come on. And they stay on. A lot of vehicles running. His neighbor complained to the ordinance guy that the guy starting his vehicle, his headlights are shining in his windows and it's bothering him. So the guy that starts his vehicle gets a ticket. This ordinance guy's on a power trip there, and it don't really turn out well for power trippers in that town,
Yeah.
county for that
I
matter.
mean, really, I would much rather see these kids playing hoops
Hey, She Devil Adventures, howdy, howdy.
on these video games or doing God knows what that's illegal. Okay. Well, it distracts the driver. You're the driver. You're supposed to be in control of that car. Get off the damn phone.
Hey, Family
Simple.
Champ.
I don't care. I mean, my brother's got some good teenage boys that are behind us. They play hoops from about 9 a.m. to probably 9, 10 o'clock at night during the summer.
Yeah,
And you know what the one lady's thing was? Well, put it up on your garage.
yeah.
I mean,
I mean, what? Remember playing? We played baseball in the street.
we played
And,
hockey
you know,
out in
when
the
a car
street.
comes, you yell, "Card!" Everybody gets out of the way.
Remember the generic hockey where you'd play
Speak
the
up.
hockey
This
bat?
air conditioner's drowning you out.
Yeah. We used to do the hockey in the streets. Put the
We never did
nets
that.
up. We did. You know, come on, people.
That town is really, it's going to the pots quick. That whole county is actually.
And technically, there has to be a complaint in order to do anything. No, this guy is just going around looking for stuff to pick at people on.
He's on a power trip.
Yeah. I'll give him a power trip.
All right,
I
and he
mean,
date
come
your
on.
ain't you cousin to her? No, no,
No, who?
Were.
Tanya?
Yeah, you were because of
By
Dusty.
marriage. Yeah, because
Yeah,
Dusty.
that's right. But Dusty passed
She's not
away.
my cousin. That's
Yeah,
Big
but-
Daddy's daughter.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but let kids be kids. Come on. There's far worse things to be doing.
He's
than
doing it.
playing
I mean,
the-
he's doing his job, but he's going to a little bit too extreme on that.
Somebody said they're waiting for him to come around with tape measure and start making sure your yard's mowed to proper height.
I don't know. There's a lot worse things in that town to get after than kids playing basketball on the street.
Yeah.
We ran a go-kart in cul-de-sac when I was a kid. Everyone watched out for us. We rode a mini bike around in town. Nobody messed with us then. I don't know. It's hard for a kid to be a kid these days.
Yeah, I guess they'd rather them sit inside and play video games. That's my guess.
Hey, the
Uh,
Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla, another member. Howdy, howdy. If they
there
can't be
is parents
kids, they
getting
will
ready
be
to
kids
raise.
and adults. That's
Yeah,
a good one.
they're getting ready to go after him. I guess a few these parents because like the one guy, their kids they live at the dead. It's a dead end road. They play hoops right there at the dead end. You're not supposed to be flying up through a road on a dead end.
Yeah.
But he told them that they needed to move the hoop. He said it's a dead end road. I don't care. It doesn't belong there.
Well, anyway, let's do flavor of the day real fast.
What is it? I see it.
Are you ready?
Oh.
Quit cheating. She cheated.
Ooh, no.
Flavor of the day, Bluebell.
I'm
Ice
not a
cream
bologna
bologna.
person.
I would
I'm
try
not.
that because I like bologna.
Yeah, you would.
I rode a Huffy and Grandma 3-speed and got bumped by a car. Taught me to watch out better.
I don't understand what they want kids to do anymore.
They want them to eat bologna flavored ice cream. That's what they want them to do.
No,
Yeah.
that's gross.
I miss my I had a Huffy
I don't remember all the bikes I
with
had.
mustard swirls. Yum. It does have mustard swirls in it. Oh,
Mm-mm.
travel on adventures to try it. Black. Nope. Pass on this
I'm
one.
not
I
a
would
big
try it. I do like bologna.
No,
Maybe crumble some cheese on it or something. Cheese crumbles.
no.
And more, or cheese sauce for topping or mustard. Maybe some ketchup.
Gross.
Top it with mayonnaise, maybe.
No,
There's so much potential here.
no.
Chop some pickles up and put in it. Yeah.
No. I don't like pickles either.
My question is, why can't we buy this?
Because it's gross.
How do you know? You ain't tried it.
It's bologna.
Tell me about fried bologna sandwiches and barracks of Fort. How do you say that? Hauchauka. Hauchauka?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's called spam.
Just not together. Yep. That's
It's not like
maybe-
ice cream, not together. Hard pass.
Yeah.
I'd try it for sure.
Yeah.
I didn't get no bologna this month. I got peanut butter.
Ugh.
Ooh, someone's mad.
Watuka. Yeah.
Chuka. Oh, man, that don't look nothing like Wachuca. Well, I have potted meat flavored ice cream.
Yeah.
Something different.
No.
I love potted meat.
Yeah. Me no.
I eat it by the can.
Yeah. No.
Sometimes it don't even make it to the bread.
No.
Yeah, fried bologna is a thing here in Arizona. We all grew up in that P&G sandwiches and shit. Fried bologna is a thing here because this is the land of Dixie. See? It's a southern thing.
Okay.
That's what I was
Now
called.
this has something to do with fried bologna. Okay. I seen a person make up fried bologna and then put gravy on it.
Hey, Weekend RVing. Good to see
Hey,
you.
guys.
Howdy, howdy. Call me whenever you can. I got a new phone and all my contacts are floating out in La La Land somewhere.
It's Roy. He's in La La Land. But yeah,
Hey, have you ever been to La La Land? I happen to like it there.
but fried bologna and gravy.
Fried bologna and gravy.
Yep.
Hmm.
They said the same thing as a
That
breakfast.
might be good.
Nope. He fries his bologna up. He gets the tube of bologna and cuts it
All right,
so
buddy.
it-
Thanks.
like a ham steak is what it looks like, but it's bologna. Fries it up, puts his gravy on it. I'd never seen nobody do that before.
I need to go to deli and get me some bologna burgers made up. I'm craving some
You
fried
are a
bologna.
bologna
I'm
bird,
having a bad hair day.
and that's something new.
I got clipper apart in there and everything. I think it's done.
They're done, babe. They make them so cheap anymore, they're throwaway.
That one lasted quite a long time.
Yeah, with your thick hair.
Just don't.
Actually, Roy don't
Oh,
want to admit it, but he's
stop.
thinning. I hear. But yeah, but fried bologna and gravy. It's I think it was sausage gravy, to be honest.
Man, that sounds good. I might get me a packet of gravy and some biscuits. I got
Oh,
the only thing I got out in camp. I put the the stand up air fryer. That's out on the table. The toaster oven's out there with its air fryer, and then the 3-burner stove. And that regulator that I got off that little stove that Captain Jack left, it worked on that 3-burner stove good. So, because I packed the regulator up in a tote, and I don't remember which one I put it in.
it's a
Lulu,
Roy thing.
there's nothing in there.
Tammy and Jeff have a bologna tomato gravy video out on their channel somewhere.
Bologna tomato gravy. I don't remember
Uh,
that one. 5 pound loaf of bologna smoked. Man, I've heard that's good. I'm
Yeah.
going to do that. We did open faced turkey beef gravy. Oh, that sounds good too.
Yeah.
Um,
What was it
I've been
last week?
eating. I've had smoked sausage this week. I ruined a 3/4 package though. I left it out overnight. I did manage to eat 4 out of the package. Lulu, enough. There's
She's
no.
wanting
You guys, I
something.
had to cut you guys down on all that stuff.
Yeah,
She's
Lulu's
not
on
happy
a
with
diet.
cup and
And
a
she
half of
ain't
food. Let me
liking
tell you.
it.
What?
I said you put her on a diet and she ain't liking it. It's for
No.
her, but
She don't like a cup and a half of food. Here, okay. She was a little grumpy the other day.
yeah,
Ollie come over and Moose and Ollie, CRV's dog, they get along great. They run around playing with each other and everything. Lulu used to be like that, but she got attacked by my mom's dog a few years back. Now she don't like other dogs.
and the other dog that attacked her. So that's 2
Oh
dogs
my
that
gosh,
attacked
you're right. I forgot about that. She got
Yeah,
attacked her
she's been
first year.
attacked twice.
Yeah, so she's been attacked twice, and that was after mom's dog.
Yeah, so
Um,
and
so
she's getting old.
she don't trust other dogs. I forgot about that one. That's yeah.
Yeah,
So she's got it twice now from other dogs, and she don't. She gets mad. She don't. No other dog can be around her. We learned that this weekend. She still thinks she's got the fight in her, but she don't. She tries, but Ollie was great. Ollie didn't growl back, didn't snap. No, Ollie just like, I'm
I
okay.
looked at her
I'm fine. I'm a good dog. But Lulu don't. She don't trust other dogs now.
Yeah,
But Moose and Ollie, man, they run around here like best friends now.
well, they're
So-
almost the same size. I think
Almost.
Ollie,
Almost.
yeah. I think Ollie might be a little bit longer than Moose body
Moon will
wise.
next week. Yeah, we're it's supposed to be 100 today. Next couple days. 100. Well, this says 99 for a high, but the thing on the homepage says 100 for a high. So we're going to be 100. Tomorrow's 103, and Sunday's 102, and then Monday is 94, and then Tuesday's 81. Wednesday's 84, and Thursday's 90. Humidity. Learned something with the humidity too. Humidity's been high since we've had that rain. We had almost 2 inches of rain
That's a lot for the desert.
in one night. Yeah, get this. Let's see what this says now. What's the average yearly rainfall in Quartzsite, Arizona? Oh, it ain't going to talk now.
Nope, because you.
Oh, it's went up a little bit. Remember, it was 3 inches. Now it's 4.06. So 4 inches. We got half of our rain in one night. Lulu, settle down.
That's usually how it goes out there, though.
Yeah. Dang, I'm complaining about the 80s. You want some more water? Because that's all you're getting. But humidity. Last night, our humidity got to 51%.
Wow, that's a lot.
Lulu struggled. She cannot do humidity. She was miserable last night. Couldn't get comfortable. I mean, she just was, and it was the humidity.
Yeah.
Hey, Diane Phoenix, howdy, howdy. But yeah, she can't do humidity now in her old age. She's kind of like you now.
Yeah.
They're so used to not having any humidity, but it jumped. It went from like 26% to 51%, like in a matter of an hour.
That's when you know the rain's coming.
And that was last night.
After the rain?
Yeah. It took a while for it to cool off last night. I thought I was going to end up having to run the generator throughout, not all night, but sometime throughout the night to recharge the batteries back up. But we made it through all night on the air conditioner. What your lip stuck? Hold on. Your lip is stuck on her tooth there. Racking up those wet willies.
Yeah, he is. But yeah, it's been pretty good around here. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. There was a couple days the humidity was up, but I am feeling better. It's big 61 degrees here.
Mainly 80s and 90s throughout mid next week, 70s. But we are even sure how long we will be here. Which way you guys? They're up. They're like in the middle of 17. I got an itchy
17?
eyeball.
Oh,
what?
Like going towards Sedona?
Somewhere over there.
Okay.
Mr. Livestream Monday, I forgot what we were doing. Were we moving? No.
I don't know. There ain't no we. I wasn't involved in
Tuesday
this.
we moved. Monday we were getting ready to move. That's right.
Oh.
They did a enforcement in there. They didn't mess with us or nothing. But there was you could tell there was some that had been in there for quite a long time. I thought I was all right on my permit, but come to find out, I actually wasn't. I went 2 days over, 3 days. But I thought I had my permit took over, but technically no, because I had bought that permit in the middle of April, and my other permit hadn't ran out till the end of May. So next year, that's when I go, no, I can't do that either because I bought that in April, I think.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
it runs out in April. So when I buy my new permit in May, that's when I stay back-to-back 2 weeks.
Okay.
Verde Valley, a thousand trail, watching the weather up at the Grand Canyon to possibly head there in a few days. They're supposed to have gotten snow up that way too sometime. I don't know if that's done past or not.
I know the weather's crazy here. We'll hit 80 and then we just plummet down to 50s for the high.
Yeah. Thomas, boy, that was a great looking pizza he posted the other day. Made my mouth water. Oh man, I had a pizza disaster. Oh my gosh. I felt so bad. Oh man, I killed a pizza.
How do you kill a pizza?
I went and I bought them, I love them little Red Baron personal ones.
Yeah, I'm not a fan
Meat
of them.
trio or all meat, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I had 2 of them on the tray, the rack for the toaster oven.
Yeah.
Made them all up. Man, ding, time to eat. I go out there and I grab the oven rack. I'm carrying it inside here and I get up inside and one on the left slides off the rack and onto the floor. Bam. Topping all over the floor. Because you peeled it up off the floor, the topping stayed on the floor.
Yeah.
So I threw that one away. Moose runs over and gets all the pizza topping off the floor before I get it cleaned up. I'm like, you're not supposed to be eating now. I spent more time fighting him off that. And by the time I got around to getting the dustpan and all that to get it, he done had it all scarfed down.
Vacuum.
instant dog treat. It was. so,
Ain't no dummy.
so I ate the one, and luckily I had a Totino's. Did I say that right? Totino's? Because I think I've been saying it wrong for years.
Yeah. All right, I got to mute and I'll be right back. Yep, here we go. Somebody just pulled in. I'll be right back, everybody.
I have a Totino's in the freezer. I bought 4 of them at Grocery Outlet the other day. So I grabbed one of them to make up for the pizza that I lost because I would have been half hungry. But the Totino's pizza, I can't dig them out of the freezer. But they used to be round. Now they're square, rectangle. They were $1 at Grocery Outlet. Them things are like $2.50 out here now. But at Grocery Outlet, the hamburger, they only had a hamburger. It was $1, like the old days. I said, heck yeah. Because, man, I get those and I'll fold it in half and eat it. Oh, man, I love those things. That was the first original frozen pizza ever. That was on the History Channel. Totino's. Yeah, Moose love my Bluebird. And how can dogs do that? Because that pizza had to be hot. I can't eat really hot foods. Cash Apps wanted to save me 10% at Dollar General. Are we dancing today? Yep, I've seen that. It's 3 minutes past. I was getting ready to play that. As soon as I find it. Oh, wait a minute. This goes with the pizza blooper.
Slow down, mama. Why you talk so mean? Good Lord, Nashville, it ain't what it seems. Got nice clothes, late night shows, boogie down at the bar, fiddle tunes and homemade booze, but it always goes too far. Shooting pool, crack a jack, take off now and don't look back, but hey, don't you wanna play?
You're back.
Yeah.
I got to get that other air conditioner in, get this one out and get it cleaned up. I think it's kicking off too fast.
Probably full again. No dirt.
It didn't look bad. That little foam that I put underneath it seemed to have done the trick.
Yeah, but still sometimes a dog hair and that gets past all that.
What are you doing back here? And today, flavor of the day, let's check that out again. The Bluebell ice cream bologna flavored. Boy, we have eaten a lot of ice cream in the last couple weeks here. None bologna flavored though. We've had Oreo, Kit Kat, peanut butter, chunky stuff, brownie, chunky stuff, coffee flavored, which I wasn't a big fan of the coffee flavored ice cream. I got removed from that list by request. I ate it, but you'd have liked it, but I didn't much care for it. John Chalker, hey, howdy, howdy. Good to see you. But I would try this bologna flavored ice cream for sure.
You would. You're a bologna nut.
Hard no. No. I'm telling you, crumbled cheese, maybe topped with mustard, maybe ketchup, maybe
I don't
cheese
like
sauce.
mustard either, so that's a
I
double
get a
no.
cheese sauce. He bought some of that powdered cheese, and he gave me some in a little bag. And you gotta add water to it. That stuff's pretty good. I put it on my smoked sausage. That I killed them too.
Yeah, you left them out.
Yeah. Hey Z Moto D, howdy, howdy. Good to see you. And yeah, cooked up a couple sausages night before last, and I forgot to put them back in. I ate them, but then I forgot to put the package back in the fridge, so it sat out for like 13 hours before I noticed it. And
Yeah. That's definitely no good.
yeah, those were good too. They were bars, but they were pretty good.
Can you
put them in
see
the air
both?
fryer, fry them up. Oh boy, at least I ate 4 out of the package.
Yeah.
But today I got the other air conditioner out here apart. Gonna clean it up. I gotta attach a piece of wood across it, the top of it, because it's missing. It's them things that spread apart in the rails.
Pins.
Yeah, it don't have any of that, so there ain't nothing to hold it in the window. So I'm gonna put a board across the top of it. Take the kitchen window completely out, put it in there, and then get it going, and then take this one out and clean it. Yeah, I hope you're doing good, Josh. Oh, excuse me. Good to see you. But yeah, the move went relatively smooth. I thought Honey jumped time a little bit,
Oh, yeah.
but I don't think it was. I think the gases went bad in Honey. If you gave it gas, she rattled like crazy, almost like a timing chain flapping in it. But as long as you weren't on the gas or eased into it, she was fine. But if you trumped down on it too much, when I got out on the highway,
Yeah.
it was, and I got to reading, and I'm pretty sure it's the gas has went bad or going bad. So I'm trying to run the gas out completely of the tanks, and I'm gonna put fresh gas in.
Yeah, well,
Bonehead. Yeah, that was.
he hasn't started the poor thing since we parked it.
Well, starting it don't matter, dear. Gas still goes bad.
Yeah, but you used to let it run for a little bit just to keep everything circulating, and you ain't been
Oh,
doing
everything,
that.
yeah, everything was fine that way. I've lost my cap to my water bottle. Oh, it blended in with my phone. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Bad gas, because it had that knock and pin. It's like a rattle. At first, I thought we spun a bearing, but if we spun a bearing, it would be doing it while idle, but it wasn't. It was only when I was giving it gas. We got a hot tub on the property now. We're moving on up. There's one for sale at the secondhand store here in Quartzsite. You've gone longer than us since putting the gas treatment in. Yeah, actually, I have.
We're out of the seafoam.
I didn't put any in this season.
thought you
Well,
put some
stuff's supposed to be
seafoam
good
in
for
it.
2 years.
You put
What?
seafoam in it.
No, I did not. I don't remember
You
doing
did.
it.
When you
Did
were
I?
working on the generator, you had enough left. You said to put in the tank. Dear,
Which tank did I put it in, though? That's the question. If I put some in, because I'm
put
running
in
on the
one
front tank.
because I watched you do it.
Which one?
The back one.
I'm not running on the back tank. I'm running on
Oh,
the front
that's your
tank.
fault. I know you put it in the back. The one that has the gas gauge that actually works. That's the one you put it in.
Yeah, well, I'm going to run this
Yeah.
front tank completely out and then get to using the back tank while we're just here in Quartzsite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to get some seafoam. I like seafoam. But that's what I think it is. Like it had a run. When you turn the car off and it rattles, run it like what do they call it, a run-on or something like that? It's what it sounded like.
Yeah, it's stabilizer.
Gas from going bad. Can't remember what it's
Stabilizer.
called. Yeah, stable. Seafoam's the same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah, it keeps gas fresh for up to 2 years. That's usually all I've ever used.
Yeah.
I didn't really get into stable until the generators and storing my chainsaws back in Indiana.
Yeah, I'll say one of the.
The gas never went bad. Now you're lucky to get gas the last 6 months. And it don't smell nothing like it used to. I will say
No,
that.
it don't.
I do got a little bit of stabilizer left, I think, but I
Yeah.
think it's a little too late for that. I think I just need to run this tank dry. put some in the back tank, put some fresh gas in there, and
Mix it
sea
up.
foam, and
Swish it around.
what?
I said all you gotta do is drive around it, swish around in the tank and mix.
No, all you gotta do is sit here in a windstorm, and it'd be mixed up just fine.
Oh, that too, yeah. Forgot about that.
Time to clean the tank and filters. We've only got one filter. It's an inline fuse. It's an inline filter on the carburetor. Thankfully, it's the 082 351 Windsor. Hey, and I learned something about the 351 Windsor this week that I did not know.
Yeah,
That is the small block.
yeah.
You know, Chevy's got that LS motor.
Not me. I don't know nothing about that.
Everybody's LS motor. They take and they put LS motor in everything. The LS motor, it's 351 Windsor copied. You can take the heads from a LS1 Chevy and they will bolt on, other than reaming out a few bolt holes to get the bolts to fit. But the LS heads will fit on a 351 Ford Windsor. And when you look at this motor down, they copied the 351 Windsor. So way to go, Chevy. Copy the best. Blew my mind. I watched a video on it this week too, where they actually took these heads and to see if it would work, and it did work. There's a few holes that got to be reamed out a little more to get the bolts in, but the top three went right in. But 351 Windsor, it's a workhorse. That is it's one of Ford's best motors. When something works, copy it. Yeah, definitely. But they do that a lot. Ford copied the 3.8 Ford V6. They copied that from General Motors pretty much. These car companies do it all the time. But so yeah, got a little maintenance to do to Honey. But other than that, she's like 1,000 miles away from the next oil change, so I'm thinking about just doing that anyway. We put 10,000 mile oil in her.
Yeah, it's been a good rig though. I mean,
but she's been a heck of a good rig. That's why we're not pushing her driving around a lot anymore, because she's 42, 43 years old now.
I don't know that
keep
part.
her in good shape. So, you know, we slowed down because of emergency funds. You got things to do in Indiana.
Yeah.
We like the desert heat because it makes our body feel good. But, no, we moved out LTVA. We're down at Roadrunner now, way in the back. Can't even see us. But we like this little area. This little area would be nice if it was in the LTVA.
Yeah. It ain't by the side-by-side trails, is it?
No.
Yeah, because you got to... Roadrunner is a pretty area if you want to spend 2 weeks, but you got to make sure you're not near them trails that cut through it, remember?
Yeah.
You'll get dusted a lot.
I got to get this YouTube thing set up. We got to do, I had that too.
Yeah.
Let me get YouTube set up for the raid parade. And for those that don't really know, it's all over YouTube. But Lewis passed away. You remember Lewis? Lewis passed away.
Yeah.
He was cruising along on his motorcycle, just bought it, and hit a down power line and apparently ripped him off the bike and killed him. We used to watch him a lot when he was dating that lady that dated Living Free. I can't remember her name either.
I don't remember.
He's the first one that we learned about the diesel heaters from.
Yeah. Yep, Tim, he disclosed your location, didn't he?
What?
You said you were in an undisclosed location and your mouth just
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, blabbermouth. Can't tell him nothing.
But we got 13 minutes.
Woo.
That's what the video is about today. Shows the area kind of. And I can't wait to get out on the e-bike. Well, that's a good
I'm,
riding over here.
I'm pet sitting today.
Yeah.
I got Tuxie and I got a pretty girl, Precious. Well, they have to go. Debbie's got to get an MRI done of her back and x-rays. She might be looking at another surgery. Because when she fell, they fixed that part, but they're thinking something's wrong with her, where her hard wire is now. So now she gets to have all that looked at.
Well, the humidity dropped down to 16% here outside. 34% in here, though. Sir. Oh yeah, we're doing good on the solar.
All right.
I was gonna say something. Forgot what it was.
Imagine that.
Yeah,
You're getting ready to do I had that too.
we could do that.
Well, you should. You're
Let's
running
do-
out of time.
Yeah. Let's. Yeah, he was a pretty nice, really informative guy. And
Yeah.
we never met him personally, but he seemed like he was a really nice guy. But was just getting ready to come off the road, get a job, save up some money, and get back on the road. All right. Here is the flavor of the day real fast for anybody that hasn't seen it.
It's a
Bologna
pass.
flavored ice cream. Definitely I would try that because I'm an ice cream nut, which I don't have right now. I don't have no room in a freezer for any.
Keep leaving food out to go bad, you will.
What?
I said if you keep leaving food out to go bad, you will.
True. All right. First thing we got up is, remember these things?
Yes.
I think they had sand in them and like a carpet bottom or little felt bottom.
Yeah, I had a
My
felt
mom had a
bottle.
bunch of these around the house.
Yeah, my dad
They were
had-
really heavy too.
You could get some of them for Father's Day. Him sitting in a chair.
I love you
remember-
dick much.
Yep.
I can't see chat because this box is in the way. Hold on a minute.
I like the news saying, "I love you as much as what is it? My butt." I would say my heart, but my butt's bigger.
Oh, back to that.
And problems.
Oh,
Yes.
Yes. Okay, we'll go over here then. Haha.
Are you sure?
I can't see you, but I can see chat.
That's all right.
Traveling Adventure. Oh no, The Adventures of Traveling Mike. Why did I say
Hey,
Traveling
Mike.
Mike? Hey Mike, what's up, neighbor? Next is, remember these things?
Pencil sharpener.
And pencil holder, and had a ruler on it,
Yeah.
and
What's the thing on top? That white thing.
slide ruler or something.
I don't remember that part.
It was a
I remember-
conversion chart. That's how you line it converted.
I don't remember having that part. But
Yeah,
I remember
it would.
everything
So
else.
you would, your eyes would stay in a straight line, so you can read just that line. Yeah,
Excuse me.
I don't remember what it was converting, but it converted something.
Probably fractions.
I had that pencil case. Yep. I don't know if you can still get these.
No.
They probably don't even use pencils anymore.
No.
I
Well,
hear
I
they
don't
don't
know.
use chalkboards anymore.
I don't know. Yeah, they use dry erase boards. The grandbabies had to have pencils for school.
Really?
I was really shocked. Yeah.
Hmm.
I didn't know they still made them big fat pencils that we used to get for kindergarten. Remember
Yeah.
the big fat things? Yeah.
Yeah, they remember they weren't allowed in school for a while.
Yeah.
Because our kids wasn't allowed to use those fat pencils. I remember using the fat pencils in kindergarten.
Yeah, they brought, I think it was Jacob had to have them. Fat pencils for kindergarten.
Went from a fat pencil to a regular pencil to a carpenter pencil in my
And then
lifetime.
a picky pencil. I like those mechanical pencils.
How about these? I think me and my sister had these, or she did in the
I
early
don't
80s.
remember it. I want to say our Bible school had them. They got them on a good deal or something, but I remember sitting at it. I think it was Bible school.
Our
Or
Bible school had arcade games, and a pool table.
no, we didn't. No, it looks familiar. It had to be Bible school because kindergarten wasn't that way. You sat in the octagon tables, or we all sat in little octagon areas. And
They couldn't find an instructor for us, so they brought in arcade games and a pool table and a ping pong table. So I learned how to play. I learned how to play pool in church. Don't remember those. What's next? I had this dog when I was a kid. I forgot about this till it popped up the other day, but it barked and walked and sit. That's the only thing it would do. It would sit, walk in a straight line, and bark. That was it.
We bought Autumn something similar to that. And
Yeah,
the batteries disappeared.
Poppy Puppy. I never knew it was called Poppy Puppy.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
It had it like kind of annoying little bark to it.
Yeah.
I'd like to have this thing for Moose or Lulu.
Lulu would probably try to kill it.
Yeah.
She'd think it's another little dog, and she don't want no part of little dogs.
She don't want no part of any dogs, dear.
She's getting old.
Let's see. And then I had this too.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, this was an Easter gift or something, if I remember right.
I don't remember it.
That's the last thing we got too.
I was a girl, so no.
You were a tomboy.
Yeah, but I had two sisters that tried to make me girly-fied, remember?
Well, yeah.
They tried. They didn't make, my dad won. And my brothers.
Drive yourself crazy. Yeah, but I had one of these. I think that lever on the side was a speed control, make it go faster or slow. Boy, the things that we did as a kid to keep us occupied. And then back to the Bluebell ice cream.
Yeah.
That's the flavor of the day that I would definitely try. I'm telling you, man, this top cheese crumbles on this, and a little bit of ketchup or mustard, maybe mayo. You'd be in like Flint.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Nope. My cousins probably had it, but I didn't mess with it too much. I do have a funny story to tell about my brother, my one brother. Now he has the farm that my dad grew up on.
Hey, Sea Lake Journeys, howdy, howdy. Gelato.
Yeah.
Oh.
He went and bought him a new tractor, right? Because my dad's is limited. It's a smaller old tractor. He's got it with the scoop on it, all right? He needed it. No, I won't be leaving in June now. I got doctor appointments coming up in July. But he gets out on this new tractor, goes putting across the back part by the back gate. He has to call my oldest brother to come get on my dad's tractor to pull him out of a hole. The ground just like right down. He could get the tractor out. So here's my two brothers, the oldest and the youngest boy. The youngest boy stuck in a hole, and my brother's pulling him out with my dad's old tractor. So yeah. So, but yeah, I thought that was funny. I guess the look on my Buster's face was priceless. So, what you looking at? You look confused.
I'm getting the YouTube set up.
Oh, look at that white beard.
I wonder if they call it Bluebell. Is there a Bluebell ice cream company? I know. What is it? Blue Bonnet? No.
Blue Bonnet.
What was that one in South Bend?
Bonnie Doon?
Bonnie Doon. That was some good ice cream.
Yeah. I think they're all shut down now.
Probably. Family ran business.
Yeah, they had the best
Tillamook. I
peanut
don't think I've
butter
ever
ice.
had Tillamook.
Huh.
We got 2 minutes to the raid parade. Links up in the top pinned. Great lineup today. Heading to Costco. Wish us luck. We got truck racing tomorrow. No Infinity race this weekend, and the Cup race on Sunday. There's an ARCA race, I think, today too. I got to look up the time for that.
Okay.
Bluebell is in Texas. I don't much care for it. Oh, so it is an actual legitimate company. There is a Bluebell.
Huh.
Yeah, up in the South Bend area, they had Bonnie Dunes. That was the local ice cream factory.
Oh my God,
company.
it was the bomb.
It was.
They
They
had
had old-fashioned drive-ups with the
Yep.
old radios, and they played old-timey music. It was
Yeah.
it was a great place.
During the summer, every weekend they would do an old car show. Remember, people would
Yeah.
just line up. Car hops, that's what they called it, and then they bring all these oldies in. But they made the best peanut butter ice cream we've ever had. Think about
Big
it.
time.
And I used to go there just for my deep fried mushrooms. Remember?
Oh yeah. They
I
had
didn't
great burgers
care.
and everything.
Oh, Mike's new bed is in.
New bed is that's what's at the mill. They're they
Closed
just
now.
closed. Yeah, 11 o'clock.
But yep, they were the best. Oh my gosh. I didn't care if I got a sandwich there. I wanted my deep fried mushrooms.
I wasn't a deep fried mushroom person until I married Becky. She's got me where I'll eat them too now. They're not. That's the only way I like mushrooms, deep fried, breaded,
Yep.
deep fried. I'll eat them on a pizza, but that's about it. Maybe a burger. I do like a mushroom Swiss burger.
Yeah. I gotta be in the mood
You have a
for
great
those.
weekend too, traveling on adventures.
Yep. You gotta get ready for the
All right.
rain
Premiere will begin shortly, so we got to hit it. Let's head on over to
Everybody
the
have a
raid
great
parade.
weekend.
Yep. Everybody have a great weekend. I'm going to be watching racing.
Yeah. All right, everybody. I'm going to step down.
Step down. And she's down. We'll see you over at the raid parade. Everybody have a great Mother's Day for all the mamas out there. We'll see you over at the raid parade. So see you next week. Never know, might do a pop-up live sometime. Who knows? All right. We'll see you over there, folks. Enjoy. Later. Thanks for being here.